Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This video is going to be talking about the Avengers 2! Alright, let's do it. So, Joss Whedon, the director for the Avengers 2, director for the Avengers, has basically announced, kind of, that we are going to be seeing two new characters in the Avengers 2, specifically Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, without saying those words exactly. Here is exactly what he said. I'll just bring up the article. He says, I've got these two characters, two of my favorite characters from the comic book, a brother-sister act. They're in the movie. That's exciting. You lock certain things in, there's a fluidity. It's a little complicated, but if they want to use them in an X-Men movie, they could. And if we want to use them in an Avengers movie, we could. They're unique. So that's interesting that they could use them in either one, but that's true that Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, brother-sister, they are parts of both teams. Now that kind of interests me too because Wolverine is also a part of both teams. But they seem to not be able to lock him up. Maybe it's because he's like, maybe Fox has like specific rights to Wolverine because he does have his own movies in particular. Whereas Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, they're not really your A-list type upfront character like a Wolverine or Captain America or one of these. I would put them on a B scale. And please, nobody get offended by that. It's not that they're bad characters, anything like that. But let's be honest here. You have your A-listers, you have your B-listers, C. You know, you have characters that, you have your Batmans, you have your, Superman, your Cap, your Hulk, your Iron Man. Those are your A-listers these days. These other characters like these two, these are going to be your B or C listers, I would say. It'll be really interesting to see how they handle them in the movie. No actors have been announced yet for either the role of Quicksilver or for Scarlet Witch. But I think that it'll be really interesting to see how they handle them in the Avengers 2, especially Quicksilver. To see how they handle super speed, all of his different abilities relating to his super speed, maybe creating some kind of like cyclone winds with his speed. Any of the crazy things that he can do. It'll be cool to see the CG and how he interacts with the rest of the Avengers, seeing as how his power is, I mean, being able to move that quick, just like the Flash, supersonic speeds. That would be a really, useful, obviously, type of skill. And in the real world, I mean, he might be able to even beat, like in reality, I'll say. Like Cap, for example. Captain America, great fighter, everything like that. But, I mean, if you can move that fast, you can hit him 100 times before he even blinks. And also, speed affects power. Because the point of impact is going to be the weight with the acceleration. So, the acceleration plus the weight of, punch coming through, let's say. So that super speed is going to make his punches super, like being punched almost by the Hulk, because so fast that, boom, the point of impact is really, has got all that force behind it, bam, when he hits somebody, moving that quickly. So definitely love Quicksilver as a character, just like the Flash. Would love to see the Flash in live action in a Justice League movie as well, either one. But, it'd be really cool to see Quicksilver in there because, he's got the brother-sister thing, Magneto and the ties to everybody, how he'll fit in with the rest of the team, how Cap and him will interact, how you'll have maybe, I don't know if the Hulk's coming back, but I assume Cap for sure is coming back. I assume Iron Man for sure is coming back. I'm assuming Thor for sure is probably going to come back. And the Hulk, I mean, I hope he's going to come back. I hope he'll come back for the Avengers 2. I guess we'll see if he does or not, because it'll be fun to see Quicksilver interact with the rest of them. Hawkeye and Black Widow are two that I'm wondering about. I'm like, okay, are they going to be in the next Avengers movie, or are they your, as I was talking about, like B-list or C-listers, are they going to be the ones that fall off? Because I think if you have an Avengers movie, it's kind of mandatory to have the big four. You've got to have Cap, Thor, Hulk, and Iron Man. If you don't have all four of them, it's not like you have the full Avengers team. That said, I guess they could take out one of them because we've seen them all together in Avengers 1. If they're going to take out one of them, oh, that's a tough call of who they're going to take out. The Hulk got quite a bit of time in the first Avengers, so maybe they could take the Hulk out. Plus, he's hard to do because of CG. So I guess it would make sense if they did that. But, I mean, you love seeing him in there because he's just smashing things and just Hulk smash. He's got some of the best scenes in the first Avengers when he grabs Loki and when Puny Goblin, he slams him and everything and just punches Thor, like, just standing there, just poof. You know, and Thor goes flying. So many cool scenes that if you were to take any of them out, I'd feel a little cheated. So I know some people are probably not going to like it if they take out Hawkeye or Black Widow, but I think that's probably what they're going to do. Now, don't hate on me. I'm just saying I think that's what they're going to do. I'd like to see them come back too. I just think that they're going to take out somebody, and it'll probably be those two. So we'll see Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. It'll be interesting to see who they cast as them. Be fun to see that. Scarlet Witch, of course, those of you guys who are not familiar with her, her abilities have changed over the years. She has had different interpretations depending on who writes her, things like that. Initially, she had basically like black magic hex spheres, and then it was like supposed to be chaos magic, and then they just rewrote it with Bendis to basically saying that, she can basically just manipulate reality as a whole. So you want to talk about powerful. The Hulk's powerful. These other characters are powerful. She can manipulate reality. So she could just make you not exist in like an instant if she really wanted to. So it depends what interpretation of her powers they're going to go with for the Avengers 2. I'll be interested to see that as well. Like I said, if she can, just change reality totally, she might be overpowered. So they may not go with that interpretation. They may go with like the whole chaos magic, black magic thing. I think that would make sense because if she could have just changed reality, it's like a hack, It's like overpowered. It's like she's got a hack, in the movie. So it just wouldn't work. Too OP, too overpowered. Anyway, that's pretty much my thoughts on it. I am stoked for the Avengers 2. I can't wait. It's probably my most anticipated superhero movie until we find out what the hell's going on with Justice League and if it's going to get done and what the situation is going to be. So I am very excited for Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch. Let me know what you guys think about it. Are you excited for those two? Do you want to see them? And do you think that Hawkeye and Black Widow are going to return? I don't think they're going to. Just saying. I wish they would, but I don't think they will. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you're not subscribed, new to the channel, you want to subscribe, feel free to do so. If not, that's fine. Go screw yourself. That's it for this video, guys. We'll see you for the next one. This is Trev. Saying peace.